Welcome to Show-Off Showdown! In this series, the fighters are called Show-Offs, and this is the series for the Show-Off Showdown! Now let's meet the Show-Offs for tonight's showdown, shall we? Tonight, we have a battle of the evil robot overlords bent on destroying all life as we know it. That's right, Ultron vs Megatron! I'll say this much, whoever wins, we lose. I put links to the analysis on both characters in the description below. Now without further ado, it's time for the Show-Off 2 Showdown!
Get ready for the next battle. Fight!
And that's 2 wins in a row for Ultron!
Now let's discuss how and why Ultron wins this big, bad robotic showdown. First off, let's discuss who is more skilled and experienced. Now, having literally millions of years of fighting experience, Megatron definitely holds the edge in that category, but Ultron pretty much holds just about everything else. While Ultron and Megatron are both very skilled fighters, Ultron is definitely a lot smarter than Megatron. Now, don't get me wrong, Megatron is known for being a very intellectual villain himself, being able to hijack the world's most powerful and advanced supercomputers, and not to mention he once owned Shockwave in an argument, who is considered to be the most intelligent of all Decepticons. As impressive as this is, it still pales compared to Ultron, who is designed to be just as smart, if not smarter, than Hank Pym, Tony Stark, and Reed Richards combined, all of which are some of the smartest people on Earth. Now let's discuss speed. While Megatron's speed is comparable to Optimus Prime, who can actively dodge laser fire, making him faster than light, but Ultron has too shown numerous faster than light feats quite consistently, and one of his most impressive ones was when he flew across an entire galaxy in only a few months. I think it's pretty clear who has the speed advantage here. Now let's discuss strength. Now, Megatron's strength has once again been shown to rival Optimus Prime, who is strong enough to lift over 700,000 tons and punch hard enough to crack 6 shots armor, which is drawn from the subatomic matter of a collapsed star. While this is very impressive, no doubt, Ultron has shown quite similar or even more impressive feats of physical strength, such as being able to hold back Mjolnir with both of his hands. In fact, Wonder Man has stated that Ultron hits like Thor's hammer, meaning just his punches are equal to that of Mjolnir swings. And not to mention, Ultron's weakest model has easily overpowered the Vision. Ultron's full striking strength has been estimated to be somewhere around multi-star level at max, so he definitely holds a clear strength advantage here. Now let's discuss durability. Now, Megatron is very impressively tough in his own right, as he survived an explosion that moved Cybertron from Earth's orbit, which has been estimated to be the equivalent of 500 Yoda tons of TNT, which is at least enough to destroy large planets. Not only that, but believe it or not, Megatron once survived a blast from a Regenesis-empowered Shockwave, who is said to have enough power to destroy the entire universe. That's right, you heard me. Although, it's likely Megatron wasn't hit with a full-on universal blast, but even a very small fraction of that kind of power is still very impressive. Though, as for Ultron, you'd be surprised of just how tough he really is. Not only is his body made of adamantium, which is virtually indestructible, but his durability is able to rival or even surpass that of Thanos, who survived a bout with Galactus mass and the crushing force of a black hole that's 4 light years in diameter. If that's not impressive enough, Ultron's durability was said to even rival that of Skyfathers such as Odin, and abstract or celestial beings such as Galactus. This puts Ultron at a potentially universal level of durability. Trust me, I was shocked as you were when I first found out. Because of this, not even Megatron's most powerful weapons would be able to destroy Ultron, especially considering that Megatron's strongest weapons are the fusion cannon, which interdimensionally taps into the power of a black hole, and the Dark Star Saber, which is stronger than the original Star Saber, which can destroy planets and stars. Enough said. Now, we could debate about a war between Ultron's army and the Decepticons, but an even more important discussion would be Ultron and Megatron's signature hacks. While Megatron is capable of hijacking the world's most powerful supercomputers, Megatron's technopathic capability wouldn't be enough to corrupt Ultron's AI. If anything, Ultron is more likely to corrupt Megatron instead. Now, some people are probably thinking that Ultron wouldn't be able to corrupt Megatron because he's technically a biological life form with a living soul and not just a machine. While this is true, Ultron has successfully corrupted an entire race of techno-organic beings known as the Phalanx, which are both technological and biological life forms at the same time, just like the Transformers. And considering that Ultron used the Phalanx to conquer the entire Kree galaxy in a span of hours, it should stand to reason that Ultron could likely do the same to Megatron and his Decepticons. Now, while it is true that Megatron is resistant to mind control, resistance is not the same thing as immunity, and even then, there's a difference between mind control and having your very existence controlled like a puppet. Now, we could argue that Ultron technically can't kill Megatron permanently, as Megatron's life force simultaneously exists within multiple universal streams at once, being in alternity, but at least Ultron can destroy the physical form of Megatron that exists within the universe they're currently in, which should still count as a technical win regardless. I think I've said enough. So overall, while Megatron is certainly a very tough, intelligent, and persistent opponent indeed, but with Ultron physically outclassing him in every way and being able to counter Megatron's technopathic corrupting abilities, and giving him an even bigger taste of his own medicine, inside and out, it just goes to show why Ultron is the superior robot overlord. So in the end, looks like Megatron just got Decepticonned. The winner of this battle is Ultron.
Got any ideas for Show-Off Showdown? Then let me know in the comments below, and hopefully, I just might do them. Now stay tuned for the next episode of Show-Off Showdown!